Okay, was just at my local Walmart and found this on the shelf, and I've been pretty excited to get this and check it out. I have reviewed a few Nerf guns on my channel here, and this looks very promising. I think before I had watched any videos on this Adventure Force right there, just that Walmart great value cheap junk name brand, I probably would have passed on this. But this thing has gotten such good reviews that I was actually very excited to get one myself and try it out. I paid full retail of $49.72 plus tax, and then the 100 round pack of the half-length darts was $9.97 plus tax. So this is how it comes. I like that it actually comes in a box that looks dressed up and very nice. It would actually make for a decent display piece, like I like to set out in my collection. But yet you can still open it up and physically touch the blaster and feel the quality of the plastic and the dimension of everything. Feel it in your hands. See if I can. And you can easily get your hand in there to see how that's going to feel on your hand. So I appreciate that they packaged it this way so that you could kind of inspect and see what you're getting before you even purchase it and check it out real nice. It even kind of goes over some of the features with the backside of this flip up section. And you've got your tactical sights, your nozzle extension, tactical grip, ammo clip, which for proper nomenclature, this is a magazine, this isn't a clip, but I guess when you're making it you can call it whatever you want. Got your trigger, your ammo clip release lock. They just got to throw that word clip in and be gangster as many times as they can. You got your safety lock, adjustable tactical stock, 12 standard length Adventure Force Pro darts, and 12 half-length Adventure Force Pro darts. It even comes with an adapter and your half-length dart mag. Alright, so let's go ahead and start removing this from the packaging. Alright, here's the provided stock. You've got this adjustment lever that drops that catch mechanism down far enough that you can slide your stock onto your stock tube, and you can make your adjustments to increase or decrease your lengths of pull. I have heard that you can use AR-15 style stocks, so I have a couple here to try. This is a Tapco A2 commercial size stock, and this is a UTG Pro with the mil-spec style stock. So let's go ahead and try these on and see what they look like. The commercial is a larger size tube, and so it's going to have a little more wobble on the stock. It'll rotate this way, not so much this way, but it'll have a little more slop on it, and that is your length of pull for an AR-15 A2 commercial size stock. Take that off here. And then let's see if the mil-spec fits on there. Alright, looks like the mil-spec fits on fine, and got the length of pull there. This is a smaller, more compact size stock, so you can adjust it as pretty much as far in as the other one could. They're very similar in size. This one has kind of rubber back pad on it, so it could potentially prevent you from slipping around when you shoulder your blaster. Again, it's It's got a little bit of wobble to it. It doesn't fit super snug and tight onto this, but it is a foam dart stock tube, so I wouldn't expect it to have the same tolerances as what you would find on an actual firearm. And I guess if I'm being real honest, it's not that much more sloppy than the included stock. Not that that's a problem. I mean, I feel like for a $50 blaster, this stock is very nice for this blaster. Just giving you as much information as I can as to what kinds of stocks will fit on here and how they will fit snug or loose. Got your rear sight, and you can either, I'm not sure if I've got enough clearance here to show you what it looks like. You can either look through it this way, and there is a little seam there. Maybe you can line your orange dot up with that, or you can take the edge of this front and try and line it in between this like that for your windage adjustments. And if you're trying to maybe arch your shot to get a little more distance, then you can kind of set that down low for like a closer shot, and way up there if you're really trying to arch your shot and get that maximum distance. We'll see how far we can actually shoot with this blaster, but that gives you kind of a simple look at what the sight looks like. Got your muzzle device, and this is just press fit. There is no threads. It's just going to press snugly into this muzzle here. Then you've got your full-length darts magazine, and then your adapter and your half-length darts. Alright, well that's what the blaster looks like assembled out of the box. Let's take it up to my indoor range of 30 feet and see how it connects with the full-length darts first. Then we'll move to the half-length darts later. Alright, so up here at the indoor range, it's about 30 feet. And I aim for the window, about halfway up the window, halfway across, right about in the center. I try and hit the curtain right in the center there. So let's see how I can connect here. Let me have to maneuver the camera a bit so that I can see my sight and give it the fairest representation for accuracy here. Now these are the full-length darts, so I kind of feel like this isn't going to be as accurate as it's going to be with the half-lengths. Okay, that was just a little high on the left. A little left, but better height-wise. Left again. Right. Very right. I'm not even sure where that one hit for sure. I think it hit the table. It was a little low, but it managed to connect center. That was perfect. That was good. That was good. Alright, so that was 12. I kind of feel like for an indoor kind of nerfing foam dart kind of battle, this would be a good distance, about 30 feet. So about 2 rooms away from the shooter and the person you're trying to connect with. And I feel like that window is probably a good person-sized target. And I probably would have connected with the majority of those shots. But for a blaster that's claiming 125 feet distance, I was expecting that I would have maybe a spread of 6 to 12 inches at 30 feet. And that was more like a spread of like, I don't know, maybe 3 feet across that window. I was hitting the edge of the curtain and the other edge of the curtain. So I don't know, that was maybe a little better than what I would expect out of a Nerf blaster, but at this distance I kind of expected more. Let's load these up again and try it again and see if it maybe was just the first few shots. Alright, so let's try this again. Full length darts, 12 shots, downrange 30 feet to our human-sized curtain. Okay, that probably would have clipped his shoulder, but that's not center. Wow, that missed pretty spectacularly. Okay, that was a little closer to center. That was better. That was pretty low. That was a great shot right there. That was another great shot. That was good. That was alright. Alright, so that was 30 feet indoor range with the full length darts. Let's take it outside and see what shooting it on the outdoor range with maybe a slight breeze at 40 feet, how we can connect with that. Alright, out here in the 40-foot range, and if you've seen any of my other videos, I aim for the center of the slide halfway up. So let's see how I connect here with these full-length darts outside 40 feet. I didn't even see where that one bounced. Whoa! That one was pretty far off the mark, as was that one. And these are hooking to the right this time as we get out here to this 40-foot target. That hooked to the left. That hooked to the right. To the right. That was dead on. That was to the right. Alright. Let's go gather up our shots. Alright, let me go grab those darts. That didn't seem to connect too bad. I didn't have anything hook as badly as the first run of 12. But these are the full-length darts, so perhaps it's time to get the half-length darts out and see how pinpoint accurate this can be. Alright, so we put the adapter in, and our half-length darts, and let's see what the improved accuracy is on the indoor range with the half-length darts. That was perfect. First shot. Perfection. That was a little low. It might have been me. Good. 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 Alright, so the half-length darts definitely step up that pinpoint accuracy that I'm looking for a 30-foot range. That was about what I was hoping for out of the full length, but I'm really happy that I got it out of the half length. Some of these claims on these boxes, like this thing can shoot 120 feet. Okay, I mean, if we're having a distance contest where I want to arc this thing way up and see how long I can actually get one of these darts to sail through the air and then hit the ground, how far that distance would be. But honestly, I don't care if it can shoot 500 feet. If I can't hit something that I want to hit inside of 50, I'm not trying to shoot the furthest. I'm trying to competitively hit and engage other targets. So that's really what I'm interested in proving when I'm shooting a Nerf blaster or a foam dart gun. See what can I connect with at what distances. And indoor, this did very well at 30 feet. Let's load it up again and check it again. But so far I'm liking the half darts at 30 feet. Alright, so let's load up again. I'm going to flip my sight up and see if I can line the sighting up better this way and maybe remove any of my own user error in lining up my sight. Let's see if we can connect better with the sight up. That's good. Good. Feels like they're starting to slope down a little bit. I don't think that that's the way my eye is seeing through this. That was more level. Okay. So it is connecting pretty well indoors, and let's see what it does outside at 40 feet. Alright, so yesterday when I was shooting the full-length darts, I felt like I was getting a little glare in the camera lens, and it was making it difficult. That glare was right where I was aiming for at the target, at the slide there, and it was making it difficult for you to see where exactly I was hitting. So I wanted to wait until this morning to shoot these half-length darts so that maybe I could show you a little more easily where I'm connecting with the target. But while I'm out here kind of talking about how shady my yard is, the backyard, there's lots of trees, and so it's not letting a bunch of sunlight through, and I wanted to show you how difficult it can be to find some of these darts here. So with them being gray, a lot of times they'll stick in the grass like this, So when you're hunting for them, it's difficult to distinguish between a little stick and then just catching that orange tip down there and saying, oh, there's a dart. So with the color of them, it's just a little more difficult to see them outside when you're trying to gather up your darts than it would be if they were a brighter color. I really do like the quality of the feel of these. The foam actually feels very nice. The tips feel even better. They fly very straight. So I mean, I like the darts themselves. I just kind of, I even like the color for indoor even, but for finding them, especially outside, I feel like it's could be nicer if there was a brighter color, so that if you are shooting outside, it would be easier to find your darts. Not that they're super expensive to replace, but just so you don't have to keep spending all kinds of money losing darts. But we're gonna shoot the half-length darts now, and these darts actually have quite a bit of pep behind them. And while it was hitting the slide, that slide's got a curvature, they were bouncing all over the place. It was making it very difficult for me to find these darts, and I'm guessing that the half-length darts are going to be even worse. So here's my solution for that. I am going to set up a target. I've got it strategically placed in the sunlight, so hopefully you can see it very easily, and hopefully when I connect, they will all stay gathered in that barrel. And that's just a little beyond. We're going to say that's 50 feet right there. And for a blaster that's claiming 125, I'm hoping that that's not a difficult target to hit. It's a large barrel, so probably 2.5 foot span. And let's see if we can connect with it at 45 to 50 feet. Alright, so since we're out here so far, I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit so that you can see where I'm connecting. I'm going to go ahead and bring this sight up because that seemed to help me indoors. And let's see how I connect here with these first few shots. Wow, that was very short. I would have said that was maybe 25 feet. Ready to angle up a little bit. Alright, that one hit the target. Hit the target. That's close. Okay, I'm going to start aiming at the top of the rim of the barrel and see if I can connect in the center. Alright, there's 12. Let me go gather those up. Alright, so let's load this up again. And let's see if I start raising my line of sight a little bit, if I can maybe get these to arch just a little bit more. I feel like I'm a little elevated on my deck, and obviously the target is a little lower than what I was shooting at yesterday, and it's got kind of a slope to the back of the target, so I feel like I've got all the advantages that I could possibly have trying to connect with this target that I want to connect with, and I'm still just barely hitting a person-sized target at 45 to 50 feet. So like I said, for me, it's not as much about how far can I get these darts to sail through the air as much as what can I connect these darts with when I'm shooting at targets. So let's zoom in here again, and let's see if I can connect better this time. It was a little low.
was a little high. Just to the side. It hit the target, but there we go. That was a good shot. There was a good shot. All right. That one had a bounce to it. A little low. Low. Alright. So that was 12.
Alright, so in conclusion, I think that the Adventure Force Nexus Pro does deliver better accuracy than any Nerf gun that I have fired out of the box. I think that for all of the hype that I had been seeing about this blaster, my expectations were a little higher. I think that this is pretty much on par with the Nerf Rival series. I wouldn't say that it has a great deal more capacity right out of the box than a good Nerf Rival blaster, or at least my experience. I have gotten about similar accuracy out of a Nerf Rival blaster than I have with this. But I do like that you have two options here. You've got your full-length darts, and you have your half-length darts. And when you go down that Nerf Rival path, you're stuck to little yellow Nerf Rival balls. So, but those are, in my opinion, easier to find in the yard than these darts were. And for a blaster that claims 125 feet, boy, I would think that you'd want to be outside, or at least in a big arena. And I don't know, I've never really gone to a big competitive foam dart competition. I've had a couple battles with my siblings and my nephews and nieces in a barn, but that would be an even darker situation yet, because the barn that we've shot in before, we had a little Nerf battle in. It wasn't super bright, and these dark darts would be even harder to find than your bright colors of your Nerf darts. And I do like that they tried to set themselves apart from Nerf in, like, they've got these grays that kind of maybe appeal to a more mature buyer. So I appreciate that it doesn't look as this screams 5-year-old kid's toy. I appreciate that, but it did have that counter effect of making it difficult to find, especially these little guys. And that's probably what I would want to shoot if I was going to be doing something competitive at that Nerf battle in the barn. I'd be wanting to have my best accuracy, and even at 45 to 50 feet, I was struggling to connect the way I was hoping to connect. So this video is in no way to downplay the Nexus Pro. It is definitely built tough. I mean, for a foam dart blaster, this is very well made. I feel like this is durable. I like that it has a metal barrel. It was really well made. It's got good materials for it. But for its price point and what it's bragging distance-wise and what I was hoping to get accuracy, it just didn't deliver quite what I was hoping for. And this video wasn't to dog that in any way. It was just to demonstrate what my experience was and what I was capable of getting accuracy-wise out of this blaster. I didn't experience any jams while using this blaster. I wasn't terribly impressed with the sound of the prime. It it sounds mushy and I don't know, just like struggle. Like it just sounds like it's struggling to charge. It's not as smooth a prime as some Nerf blasters that I have personally used. And I had, on a couple occasions off camera, went to prime and pressed this in, and it did collapse on me. And so I don't know, I mean, like, if that was just a fluke or if that's something that would be a common experience for me while I was using this. But just a couple things to note. I'm just trying to be as fair and accurate with this video as I can be. And I really wanted to like this a lot, and I don't dislike it. It's a good blaster. It's just, if you're wanting to hit a target competitively at 60 to 125 feet, I think you're going to be more lucky than skillful if you can connect that shot with this blaster. But it's a nice blaster. It's definitely better than a lot of the Nerf offerings as far as being able to connect with foam darts at 50 feet. Alright, well, this was a long video. Thanks for sticking with me till the end.